In this video, we will discuss survey settings and styles. If you'd like to follow along with this video, please open the file survey settings and styles.dwg located in the training folder as discussed in the Working with this Dataset video. As with everything in Civil 3D, styles need to be developed and settings need to be defined for all survey-related data. Styles include point, figures, networks, description key sets, which map your raw survey descriptions to the appropriate point styles and many other point-specific parameters. And of course, the Settings tab is where you do the majority of setup related to styles and settings. We've already mentioned points, but just to reiterate, all the point styles and label styles, as well as the description keys, will be defined here. Let's talk about figure styles. Figure styles are used to map the actual line work to go on specific layers and control what should be displayed. If we scroll down to the survey category, we have networks and figures. Let's go ahead and look at figures first. If we expand the figure styles collection, let's go ahead and look at one of the figure styles, and let's look at the crown style. Zoom into the drawing, and notice that this style is already being used in the file with this centerline figure called CR2. Go ahead and double-click this. As with every style, you have different tabs that pertain specifically to the style. You can tell what to display in the plan and model. How do you want your 3D geometry displayed? What should be displayed in the profile view, the section view, and of course, as is common with all styles, you have this display tab where you can tell Civil 3D what you want to display in the plan, model, profile, and section view, and what layer those subcomponents should go on. Before you begin using figures, you want to make sure you have all the figure styles that you need to define for all the different line work that you may import into your file. If you ever wanted to label a figure, you have label styles for them. You have figure, the actual figure name, you have the line part of a figure, and the curve part of a figure. Each one of those has their own unique label style that you can define for each. Let's look at networks. The network style is used to define how Civil 3D will display the different components of a survey network, such as the side shots, direction lines, and error ellipses. Let's go ahead and look at the basic one by double-clicking on it. Again, clicking on the Components tab, you can define what gets displayed for the different types of marker styles. How do you want the 3D geometry to be displayed? And of course, the Display tab tells Civil 3D what subcomponents should go on what layer and which ones you want turned on, again, in the plan and of course the model view. Don't forget about all the feature settings and command settings by right-clicking on each of the different categories and clicking on Edit Feature Settings, and these are the default styles being used here. And if there are any commands, these are the different command settings that will be used when running these commands.